this is happening at the moment. June 1st, 2:30 in the afternoon. This is how we start it. We can't go nowhere, we can't do nothing because there's a thing there. Huh. Cutting limbs. Probably giraffe, by the way. Well, there was all these exciting things happening today. And I was on a mower, so I couldn't really film it. Film what was going on my phone. That's what you see at the beginning. But yeah, man, they have really done a number on our little bat cave. And I just don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. Frogs. I'm trying to get the umbrella situated. Alright, so they chopped all this down. And all that, which I'm not really mad about that at all. But look at our trees. Our trees are just gone. And there's an entry point right there that they cut a hole in. So now, like, anybody on the road can walk through our property. I don't... it is what it is. So, yeah, they cut all this. Which I feel... I started out weed eating today, the driveway. And, because I was having some mower issues. That was pointless because I mean they did all this, but yeah, look at this. They really have done a lot. This thing right here, they call it the giraffe. See, now it's open right there. There was fence there. How was that? Right there. Can't zoom in anymore with that. I'll just hold it for a second. Maybe I can zoom it and post. Note to future self. Zoom and post right here. Okay, you did? You did it. Okay, cool. Alright. So yeah. So this is the... oh, it's a giraffe because it's spelled funny. That thing right there is like crazy. Yeah, they just cut all this down. And look at these trees. I'm going to get the mail. So see, look. It's actually called a giraffe. So I'm supposed to stay 300 feet back. I was weed eating. And the guy's like, oh man, you guys got to stop for a second because you're weed eating over here. I was like, I'm not near him. He's like, yeah, I'd be 300 feet away from it. And they've been just... God, just annihilating all this stuff. Look at all this. And they're going, I guess they're going to do that side too. Lame. But yeah, they got my low-hanging branches. That's for sure. Jeez Louise. Kind of want to look at the carnage on the other side. But yeah, I was mowing, so I couldn't really... every time I'd make a pass, I'd see more gone, and more gone, and more gone. I'm like, they're going to take out my pine trees right here. Ah, this is insane. At least I didn't get my mailbox. Yeah, almost did. Jeez. I got mail today? Yes. I got mail today. I can get it out. Alright. And the sticker from my Supermoto. Woohoo. I am legal. I'm trying to hold like all these things. Ugh. Umbrella's supposed to go on my arm. My arm umbrella. We got it now. But yeah, this is like, it changes the whole look of this property. And they're saying it's because there's power lines right there. And it's all in those trees. I mean, it's been in those trees. I don't know why today it matters. And we didn't know they were going to do this, so we couldn't have left because they had all this stuff blocked off, limbs everywhere. I'm glad we didn't have any appointments today. Oh, Lord. But it made quick work of it. I mean, they could have made quicker work because we got things to do tomorrow. So, hopefully, we won't be trapped. Well, let's just take a little gander real quick at the front. They come in with like, they got this, okay, there it is. It is here still. So they've got this skid steer. It's got these crazy mulchy teeth on it. And that's what makes all this dirt right here. It just grinds it all up. I was really hoping to ride today. So my woes started this morning. I got up, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna mow. It's still cool out. And for some reason, the battery tender did not charge the battery or keep it charged. So it was dead. So I was like, huh. So then I was like, well, I'll just go weed eat first. Maybe charged up by the time it's weed eated. And I had to stop weed eating because they were doing all this stuff. And I was like, huh, okay. Well, then maybe I'll bush hog the track side field thing. And so I started that. And that thing was throwing an oil light, all this other. Good gracious. Wow. Holy moly. Look at that big pine tree. That's the big pine tree they cut down. I mean, I didn't plant these trees. I guess birds did. Because they sit on the barbed wire fence and poop out seeds, I reckon. At least that's why it seems like there's all this crazy stuff going on under fence, like it's that way back there too. So, anywho's, so I got a little bit bush hogged, and it was taking forever. And this is how they coming in. Man, I thought I had a fence back here. I really did. Probably did. So I oh, deer's blowing at me. So I had to stop that. Then I started push mowing. And then the battery went dead. And yeah, see, I had a fence. It's right there. It's been cut. Huh. Crap. Okay. So it went dead. And then so I finally got the mower running. Like the rod mower. I was like, oh, okay, good. We're going to do some stuff. Then it started raining. I was like, are you kidding me with this? So I just mowed the rain. Of course, I had to mow multiple times because it was, this is all my property too, by the way. I've never really walked up in here. Mainly because it's always grown up. Because he plants hay out here and I don't want ticks. There was a pond, like a baby pond down there. Kind of still is, I think. But anyways, so I just kind of kept it going, and got it done. And then I had to finish push mowing because I started and the battery went dead. But yeah, I bet Cowboys been mad about that. So it's just been an ordeal all day. Like I've been since about, I don't know, 10 o'clock. I've been fighting with mowers, trying to mow, making mowers work, actually working with mowers, I don't know. And it's now 7 o'clock. I just got done, and I'm disgustingly gross. To add to my day, I was woke up at 3:30 by a cat. We'll go outside, Blackie. So I just stayed up. So I've been up since 3:30 this morning. Just watching videos, waiting for the sun to come up. But this was not really on my agenda today. I thought I could mow and knock it out by 2 o'clock or so. Corinne's home. All right, so yeah, I really don't understand that hole there. It's never been a hole, but you know, we didn't know anything about this. They just started cutting stuff yesterday, and then I noticed the giraffe was parked at the house, like on at the front of the road. And I thought, well, this will keep on going down the road. Nope. They trimmed that one up there. I think that's what I filmed. That was sketchy watching him do that with the thing. I thought I was like, he's gonna hit that pole, but he was good with it. I mean, because he was over here. I can't see my finger. He was over here and had it boomed out that way over the pole, cutting that stuff. So I do know what he was doing. I'll give him that. He definitely knew what he was doing. But after hours and hours and hours and hours, I got it done. So I'm gonna, just because I care, I'm gonna put the stuff down and I'm gonna walk around the property. I bush hogged this to start with. Wasn't really gonna do it today. It wasn't on my agenda, but since my batteries were dead and the other mower was needed, well, all the batteries actually were dead, I was like, I gotta do something, so I might as well do it. So I started that, and then I like finish mode where the track is, so you can kind of see where to go, kind of, since the grass here is just insane. But the bush hog takes a long time. You gotta go real slow. Gotta constantly adjust the height of the deck, because I mean, it's kind of hodgepodge together. And I started throwing the oil light and was like kind of smoking a little bit when I got over here. So I did not mow this part. I was gonna need to get some oil, put some in there, I think, but it might have just been hot because it was blistering hot. But yeah, I didn't get that. Kind of wish I would have, but it's okay. I mean, I did a lot. I guess I shouldn't beat myself up about it. I'm just gross. I've got grass and just stink and diesel. Everything's gross. Except the sky. The sky is not gross. Also weeded around the pallets a little bit, just because I know I'm probably going to need to get to that stuff soon. I don't want it to be too tall. I just mowed all this, and I push mowed this part, because again, it kind of messed up my flow, because they were like right there at that tree, so I couldn't really mow there anyway. So I just kind of had to ad lib a little bit. Didn't get this weed eated. I ran out of string at last minute, so I didn't really get done. It was starting to pick up. The rain was going to pick up. Put the umbrella down. It's actually cleared up a little bit. Bunnies. Hey, bunnies. What are you guys doing? I bet we messed up your home today, huh? I bet we did. I saw a big rat run through the field. Like, not one of the fields I was mowing. Oh, I think it was back. I don't remember which one it was. It's bunnies. Just hanging out. ride mode this part. This was what I was doing when I kept seeing more and more, because I just thought they were getting the side of the road. I didn't know they were getting down the driveway. I mean, I'm glad I got it done, but I'm perturbed it took all day, and I'm perturbed that things weren't really going as intended. But sometimes you just have to say it's all part of the journey and the adventure and just make it work. Feel ticky. I was probably blowing it a little fast, to be honest, toward the end, because I was getting wet. Grass was sticking to the mower. Tires were wet. It was kind of sliding around a little bit, so I was like, But I was worried, though, that if I shut the mower off, that I couldn't get it started again. Because, I mean, it's always kind of hinky to start, but today it was just extra hinky. I did all the usual jumping up and down on it and that kind of thing like I did that one time, and it just didn't want to start. It didn't help the battery was actually dead this time, so. Buddies. I think the track's right there. I think that's the track. I need to walk the track too. That was kind of part of my other plan, was to walk the track and kind of see if there's any limbs down, if I need to come out there with a saw and fix some stuff. I don't really know. I don't like this to go cold when I haven't ridden it in a while. It's been a minute since I rode. It's been almost a month. So I don't know what's going on in the track. Tried to clean up this as much as possible. Spring just, when it hits here, it goes. Did try to weed eater a little bit around Danny's cars, but there's some like substantial trees. I mean, like a pole saw or hedge trimmers or something. Weed eater wouldn't touch them. Of course, probably not the best time to do it, because now people from the road can see it. I don't know what he's going to do to those cars. If I had to guess, nothing. And I would imagine that they're going to be mine at some point. Which, seems like that's really cool, but I'd really know now, so I could maybe keep it from going to shit. Because I guarantee you there's wasp nest and rat's nest in there, or mice nest. It's gotta be. Because, I mean, that was in a tractor. The tractor's only sat there for a couple months. I mean, this car's been there for a while. Why would they not? Plus, it's covered up. Oh, me. But yeah, this has been crazy day. Just did not think. I mean, it makes sense because there's power lines all the way down the road, but, did not have that on my bingo card today. And there was no way to get out because all the brush from where they cut was piled up in the road. They cleaned it all up. But if we needed to leave, we couldn't have left. Not to mention this thing with a boom, like a, what do you say, 70 foot, 700 foot? I can't remember what he said, 70 maybe. I guess 70 makes sense. Pole saw, if he's, got it above the power line, getting a limb, he can't just quickly whip it back down and move out of the way. So, and you can't drive under it while he's doing it. And then all the limbs fall from up there down to there, so you can't get out anyway. So, I don't know. I think it's going to be a mess tomorrow because they're not done. They might be mostly done with the driveway, so maybe, I don't know. There's just trucks coming in and out because I guess I got to have somebody sitting in a truck watching while the guy's in the machine to make sure somebody runs up or whatever. But yeah, they mauled all this stuff. That's where I dumped some of my bricks. There's a big old stump right there. Jeez. I don't know. I hate that the insulation got wet. That's kind of stinker. Well, I thought I was going to have a cool video for y'all to watch because I was going to get done with the mowing and then go do some cool stuff. But it does not look like that was the case. So instead, you got the carnage. It is our house now. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll like it, but I don't like seeing houses over there, though. Oh well. Can't stop it. Could stop it. So, that's today's video. Just a little lap around the property and the carnage that happened. I mean, it's cool to watch the thing. But yeah, it's not really cool when I didn't know it was going to happen and I couldn't have left. Which I guess is good. I need to leave, but anyhow. Tomorrow we get facials. I got to go to counseling tomorrow. Our coaches are out of town. We may try to go to the gym too. I don't really know. I need to go to the Apple Nutrition store to get some. I'm out of turmeric, I think. About out. And my multivitamin, so I gotta get that. So yes, we gotta run some errands tomorrow. But June 1st. Thanks for watching. Oh, I uploaded a video every day in May. I didn't miss one single day. Not sure how June's going to go, but at least I did it for May. That's cool. All right, then. Bonus footage. I got a Blair Witch hanger and a necklace and some little window clings. And a little story thing. Cool. I'll hang it up. Alright, well, hung it up next to my little witch bells. Can't really see it with the way the sun is. But I think it's pretty neat. I'm hoping, I don't know, maybe someone will have second thoughts. They're worried about it. I know what it is. Most people might know what it is, but I don't know. Cool. It's actually really cool. Like, well done. Alright, so that's it. End of bonus footage.